This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, Lawrence has him on the quick hitter. They are on it, short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They're going to try with ETN. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Handoff headed left to Brown. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, Burrow taking a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. He's got Gesicki, complete. Breaks free in the center of the field. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Okay, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go. To the air again, it's Burrow. He's got it. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal, they need 3 yards here.
No gain on the play.
Again, it's Burrow. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB, he's always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Returning it from the 4. Showing a little burst so far. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. 2nd drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. A tight end in motion now. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They start out with a 2nd and 3. They go right back to ETN. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Lawrence to throw it. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Here comes the screen for ETN. And they get this down to the 28. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
First down, Jaguars.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Got to figure out this third down here. Now Lawrence. He's running for it. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Now that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengal still out there and being looked at now. Play action now. Burrow. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick six.
No question they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, and not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponents celebrate the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now, after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside.
Here we go.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40.
Here
we go.
Brown on the inside give. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
1-1, ready?
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12.
Gun.
At the 39.
Burrow from the gun. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. That play good for 17 and a first down.
And the Bengals first down.
Burrow to the air now. Throwing the out route complete. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The drive picks up here, first and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow back to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And when the veteran QB said, hey, Brock.
He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that he said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. Oh, boy, we've got to pause here because Trevor Lawrence, he was the one hurt on that play, and now he's in need of some attention from the medical staff. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. First throw for the backup now. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout.
A gain of 19 yards.
They'll throw on 1st. Throw left side, caught by Davis. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Little knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. Trying for the deep ball. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. So a one. Well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Here come the Jaguars, taking the field on offense to start the third. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, got to play with a sense of urgency. Got to protect the quarterback. And they didn't either.
Davis, the motion man right. Trying again, following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And this is a house call, a pick 6 for Cincinnati. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First and 10, it's Lawrence. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Second and 3 now. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Hits him on the out route. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Let's go.
From the red zone now. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the third. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. Toss to the man. He's headed left. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. Well, 2 left on the table there. Forget the goal line, Brock. They barely got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, to me right there, Kate, that's a sign this defense did their homework, studied their tendencies. You had no way that running back was going to get that one in, not with that force of the defense coming at him.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Burrow out of the shotgun. He's going deep. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. The Jaguars, down running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. It's a small gain up to the 38. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. Second and 8. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
5 yards on the play. Let's go. And it's 3rd down.
Lawrence working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Burrow on first down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's second down.
Darnell Savage on the coverage.
Burrow from the gun. The left side, and Gesicki has it. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
That's a gain of 3. It's
On third down, here's Burrow. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Here's Etienne on first down. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 36. Throwing the out route complete. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurry throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence facing third and long. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it.
Here we go. Stop!
A give left side to Brown. And he's up across the 10 to the 11 before going down. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up second down.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down.
Gun.
At the 11-yard line.
180.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Forced out to his right. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now it's Brown. Has a lane past the 45. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield.
18 more yards.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
First down.
Shotgun handoff to Piron. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense to the line for second down.
A loss of a yard.
Burrow to the air now. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Here we go.
He'll throw it. He's going deep this time. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They'll bring out the punter here. Fair catch called in at the 18-yard line. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He'll get this one to Brown. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
All right, let's go.
Right side, cut by Davis. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To throw. This is complete. It's Davis. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Finds Davis complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Back to throw. Check this one down to Etienne. And he's able to get this down to the 13. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. 2nd and 3 now.
At the Bengals 13-yard line.
Setting up to pass. He brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars jump in front late. The extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game.
Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to run left. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Right?
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. He's got, and Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
On one, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go.
Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And now they call the timeout. Oh, Brock, what a play to get him into range. And now they can win it all as time expires. So now it'll all come down to the foot of Evan McPherson. This is a 35-yard look from the right half. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And he trails the chip shot to win them this game. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL, not EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Big Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign.
do it, go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it.
You can view the players' overall interest in your team here.
So good, I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that behind up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
Straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Dino, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two.
snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
Chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we again. Bottles in again. Up the cup, put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, repping my block, straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, got a drink.
brings us to the Midwest. The echoes of the Gallahorn and the Skull chant reverberate inside U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Minnesota Vikings. On the visiting sideline, there is the Bengals head coach. Her squad off to a strong start, 2-0 to begin the campaign. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from Minneapolis. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy. But really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, it's going to be a hard team to beat. Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. It's just, he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Gain of 16 yards.
First and 10.
That's good for a Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 43.
They'll put Addison in motion. Play action now. It's McCarthy. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
That's another Vikings first down.
And he's into the end zone. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Vikings. Reichert good with the extra point. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Reichert out now, following the touchdown. As he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So here come the Bengals. And, Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that and try to improve in this one today. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A gain there of 27 yards.
And the Bengals first down.
On first and 10, Burrow. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Andre Yosivar. Touchdown, Bengals. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return is Rogers. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense going to take over now for the second time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Chris Jenkins Jr. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Bengals offense ready for their second possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And he can hang on. It is incomplete. A chance here, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in. Now a second down throw for Burrow. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will score. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return is Rogers. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Moore going in motion. On play action, here's McCarthy. scrambling to his left. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
There he goes again. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He keeps it himself. And a nice run close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Now, this looks like a design run, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the handoff, Jones. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain
Here's
of 8.
2nd and 2. They run it once more with Jones. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's good for a Vikings first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And he's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
We're all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Colston Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, when you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's 2 guys that play tight in the end. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win 3rd down one-on-one. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State. He goes to Indianapolis.
Yeah, he's a little more of a throwback, right? He can play a little quarterback, he can play H-back, he can put his hand on the ground. He's still good enough and athletic enough to play in space. When you look at what Penn State did with him. There wasn't a position on the field, including center, that he didn't play. So he's a really big, physical, run after catch. I think he's a good fit because remember, in Indy, that Shane Steichen offense, they're going to want to run the ball. They're going to want to get downhill with the run game, offensive line. So I think it's a good fit because he's very talented in the passing game, but he's going to keep teams honest with his ability to still contribute on all 3 downs.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. The veteran safety, Harrison Smith, there on the stop. Second down, 8 yards to go. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Forced out left. He'll try to run for it. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. As they'll discuss what's to come. Fourth down is looming. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals move out in front. The new score, 17-14. McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. On the return is Rodgers. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it, you kick it out the back of the end zone, and I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. Seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. That's to the tight end, Gavin Bartholomew. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 21-yard line.
They'll put Addison in motion. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Vikings. Riker, good with the extra point. Vikings move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. The Bengals offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd
down. Burrow.
Right
back to Chase. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Flush to his right. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
This is caught at the 2, and he'll take it on in. Jamar Chase, touchdown Bengals. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bengals extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. He's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 54 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw.
To the goal line and in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings have taken a 4-point advantage. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. And he's turned a number of those into big plays. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. 47 yards. Whoa!
Chase Brown, the ball carrier.
Second down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
To throw is Burrow. A quick slant taken by Chase. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
Guns.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's into the end zone. What a response. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Vikings offense and Jordan Addison getting ready to get back on the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Again, it's Jones. Jones, 1st down and more. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 2.
At the 23-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It's a gain of 12 there. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's McCarthy.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. J.J. McCarthy, touchdown Vikings. 3 touchdowns for him, numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
We've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Now Brown. He gets free. He's inside the 40. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. On the return is Rodgers. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll start out first down and 10. Now a handoff. Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
A loss of a yard.
The throw, it's McCarthy. Set up the screen with Hawkinson. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
19-yard line.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. They forced a punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Burrow. Open left side is Gesicki. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it over 300 yards passing in this one. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Hey, can.
Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. It was stopped anyway as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
On 2.
They need to get to the 22, but now face third down.
Right, 80.
They'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
A 43-yard attempt.
His kick is good. He got it. So it is still a one-score game. A little more breathing room now. McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Vikings first down.
Now McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. Here's 2nd down.
Jefferson. A 2-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down.
McCarthy going to look to throw again. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing again is McCarthy. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
They'll get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds remaining to play. Gonna need a big play now, 3rd down and long. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of
Here we go, 1st and goal.
That's another Vikings.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Here's McCarthy. A look to the end zone and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out, and this game is over. So, this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the run. 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 You can't shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop. Down, baby. Down, baby. Down, baby. Down, shake the rock like Henry Moore. Aphrodite at the waterhole. You shake the rock like Henry Moore. Aphrodite at the waterhole. Come on. You can't stop. You can't stop. You can't stop. Stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop.
Run it down. The sun is up. So run it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't have at the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here, boy, for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got rich to it that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the hit a load of a I'm gonna the place we don't care. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch at the pain that see them ain't hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we get. We ain't from nothing to something, got all of us dropping it that we made from the air. We went from running and with nothing to stop it.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
opposing sideline, the Bengals and their head coach. Her side still unbeaten at this point in the season. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. A warm welcome to all of you tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you as Evan McPherson's going to get us started. And here we go from Mile High. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
I really hate to say this, and when you start 0-3, the numbers will just tell you flat out. Week 4 becomes a must-win game for you to save some playoff hopes. And in a must-win situation, really all eyes turn to their quarterback for a signature performance that keeps hope alive and elevates everybody around him.
All right, here we go. Second down. Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.
First and 10.
Nix off the play action. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Brings up third and 4.
Nix to throw again. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. What's there to tack on the extra point? And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. This makes it up to the 25. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers have to determine how severe this may be.
Here we go.
Burrow on the play action. Headed out right. That throw finds Jamar Chase. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Play action now. Burrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go. Right 80.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Finds him on the crossing route. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Here we go.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a first down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. From the gun, again to Brown. He gets the first and more inside the 15. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in right side. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's going to field this at the 2. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Throwing on first down, Nix. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Throwing the out route complete. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down. To throw, here's Nix. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. And after watching their passing attack taking the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Okay, when a team spends a premium pick on the DB, in my opinion, you've got to be able to take the ball away. So many guys can run really fast, cover really well, but the difference makers find a way to create those interceptions.
Nix with it on first. Right side into the hands of Allen. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Nix from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Play action with Nix. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Broncos.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Trying again, following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Throw reeled in by Allen. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Will Lutz getting the call on fourth down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This from 40 on the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I love that jet sweep for so many different reasons, Kate. But I really love when you get your athlete coming across, building up speed, so you can take off once that edge is set. He gets to that field, turns that type of run into a highlight reel run.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach.
Full extension, and he brings it in. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
One thing we don't have in football is we have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. Burrow to the air now. Rolling left, buying some time. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. Joe Burrow with the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
One after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead.
14, Broncos 10. Evan McPherson to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Broncos get the football. Not a lot of time left in the half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Nick's now to throw. Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Finds him on the slant. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
Brings up 3rd.
On 3rd down, Stidham. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
For the Broncos.
Starts the return at the 34. Jukes out a 1-stop. And he gets a pretty nice result there on the punt return to put an end to our first 2 quarters of play. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the 3rd quarter. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out come the Bengals. It's their ball first, leaving the locker room. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Gun. Shot. 180. Shot.
Burrow. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Dumped off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now.
Get set. 180.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He's trying to push the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Denver set to take the field on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They give to Dobbins to start the 3rd. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Nicks off the play action. Allen there to haul it in. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Tries to power through him, and the ball is loose! And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Here we go with Dobbins. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
At the 33-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. And disaster averted. He knocked. Away the deep ball, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. It's caught, Chase has it. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Gun.
Again, it's Burrow. And down he goes. The Broncos got there. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped, but can track it down for a loss on the outside. It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Give the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Got it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And this one, not surprisingly, brought up a loss of yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back. They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Shotgun snap now to Stidham. Mims with the grab. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. And this one's kicked up towards the clouds. Casey held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Brown on the inside give. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run again with Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down, Burrow to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
And the Bengals 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. 180, stop.
From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now
Here we go.
2nd and 6. At the
180.
Broncos 16-yard line.
Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Getting out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
And long.
Back to throw it. They're on him again. And he goes down again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder.
A 50-yard attempt.
Got all of it, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Broncos offense all set to go. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Sit him now, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st down throw, Stidham. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos down by 7. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the set. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Looking to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Straight ahead they go with Piron. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go. Right 80.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Here he is to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. He cashed his first attempt, his second now from 45. McPherson's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Broncos running their offense out once again. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. First and 10, it's Stidham. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
The shotgun, it's Stidham. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go out to look at him. Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
That's good for a Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
First down from the red zone. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. First throw for the backup now. This one's caught. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Another chance at it on second and goal, still from the 5. Now Ellinger. And he hits the end zone. after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the fourth.
17.
As we approach the final half minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. And that's the Bengals who are on that one, and that's a wrap on this ball game.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
Here's Brown again. Has another lane. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And their start to the season not cooling off by any means as they move to 4-0 on the year.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break
something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred. Where you came isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. That storm keeps on raging, but don't you forget, God's not done with you yet. When it feels like you're losing the war in your head, just know this isn't the end. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time. To break these chains that left you scarred. From where you came isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Cincinnati Bengals. In his spot on the visiting sideline, that's Lions head coach Dan Campbell. These guys coming off their first loss of the season last week, following that 4-0 start. Across the field, the head coach of the Bengals. The guys energized by this home crowd, ready for some football. A warm welcome to all of you tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt with you, as Evan McPherson's going to get us started. And this is going to be a rainy one here from Paycor. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. He does that again here. They should be winners.
He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Sending a receiver left. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. That's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Another one for Gibbs. Jukes one defender. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. All set up now for 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal. At the Bengals.
From the gun, Goff. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why?
Preston gets there right side. It's blocked. And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
That's incomplete left side.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
He put everything he had into this one. Big gain downfield. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Put some respect on that corner's name. Corners aren't just on that field to cover. They can hit, and they can create tackles for loss, too.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He just throws this one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Gets everything he has under this throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Evan McPherson for the Bengals field goal. A 43-yard.
McPherson's kick is good. That cuts the lead in half. Down to 3.
They couldn't quite match the score, but at least they were able to cut it in half and really offer a counter punch. Now incumbent upon their defense to do their job.
Here's Carter on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. So the Lions headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. That one's going to be brought to an end by Shamar Stewart. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 32. Finds him over the middle. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Trying to sneak here. Goff. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. We've got a 6-3 ball game. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They've got 3rd and 8. Goff to the air now. Escapes a defender. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. It takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
They're set up at the 35 now. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10 now. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
We got the football caught, but not the first. That stop just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Well, it's pretty obvious that the Bengals sideline disagreed with that last call, and now we've got a challenge. Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting a football, and that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Gets this one to Patrick. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
2nd and 2 at the 17-yard line.
They give up the gut to Montgomery. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, one defender failed. His buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Goff to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. Here we go with Montgomery. And forget the marker, Brock. He's not even making it back to the line. They're turning this over on downs. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengal still out there and being looked at now. Brown on the carry. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Burrow. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, maybe to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's another Bengals 1st down.
Brown. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's another for him. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in them here on 3rd and goal? On the ground, Brown. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bengals take the lead just before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
How about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Evans now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here comes the Cincinnati offense for the first drive of our 2nd half. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every 1st down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Play action now. Burrow buying some time right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He's got Kasicki complete. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go.
Run with Brown. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He rolls to his right. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. A give left side to Brown. Crosses the 35, still got more room. And he's down all the way to the 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Here we go. Off the play fake, Burrow. Headed out right. Now he takes it. Now after that snap, there's an injured Lion still out there. We'll get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Handoff headed left to Brown. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out at halftime. McPherson and the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11. On to handle the kickoff. Here's Carter on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. On first down, it's gone. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up second down at the 34-yard line.
From the 34. Patrick with the catch. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
He tries to sneak it. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you've got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it. I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
At their 49-yard line.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Here's Goff. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. It's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. And the Bengals bringing out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, third down. Man in motion, headed right. Third down run by Gibbs. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. It's a 21-yard gain. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Gibbs. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling. And they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
From the gun, Goff. This throw is caught. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throwing is gone. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs. His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Showing a little burst so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Gun.
Brown on the inside give. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On 1, ready?
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He sends this one to the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
On now comes their punter. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Off play action, Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Brings up second down at the 28-yard line.
From the 28. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Third down and 2 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Completed over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. Throwing again. Here's Goff. Hits him on the out route. He has this one past the 15. Will start downhill into Bengals territory. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Lions 8 points behind.
48-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. Again, Goff. That's caught by Montgomery. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
They've got a man in motion. Looking to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the defense comes through. Fourth down, that much tougher.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he works his way for a gain of 4. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
Okay, you know, as a quarterback, every single interception stings. But those you throw in crunch time. In the final couple minutes with your team relying on you, that's one this quarterback is not going to forget.
Finds him over the middle. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36. Detroit calls timeout. It's second.
Second and 4 at the 36-yard line.
They motion the tight end over. Here he is to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's first down. He'll look to throw it. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second
And they spike the football as we get down under 50 seconds to play. The Bengals obviously thinking pass here on third down. They're going to counter with a dime look. Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
Now to throw. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Up the gut, they go with Moss. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. First down play, that's at 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a...
Hey, give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give him the key. And it's only me. Wait till they, then give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team, give me a team, give me a team. They wanna scheme, 'cause I'm on the scene. And she want the team, and she want the team, she want the team. I'm a die about. I'm a day rushing to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out. But I'm one away from that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype is out. I've been married them, but I can't wipe and I'm wiping. I fell back in love with the process now. Should've started with that. Yeah, different than all of them rats. My heart is a test. Lab on them outside, the stuff in the back. I've been walking them down and then walking them back like ill. Y'all gotta sell that. And the waist can't get they belt back. If I fell back, that girl felt that. Just these joints, I just need spell give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they, they give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team, give me a team, give me a team. They wanna scheme, cause I wanna sing. And she want a team, and she want a team, she want a team. But there's don't running up the gangs, oh yeah. But they can't running up the gangs, oh yeah. But there's don't running up the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. But there's don't running up the gangs, oh yeah. But they can't running up the gangs, oh yeah. But there's don't running up the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they, they give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team, give me a team, give me a team. They wanna scheme, cause I wanna sing. And she want a team, and she want a team, and she want a team.
Man, I got this swag. My head matching my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head matching my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag when I serve. Now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, big polo.